das ist deins und das können sich dann jeweils die Leute nehmen.
Good afternoon. This is actually a beautiful room, believe me, yeah? And this is a funny moment for me. You know, I'm Italian, and I grew up like that, yeah? So with Europe, yeah, and feeling proud of being European, yeah, since I was a child. And to see here you all, yeah, students, not students, and everyone. This is something really beautiful. You know, to be part of a European alliance was one of my. My name is Alberta Bonanni. I'm a physicist. I'm the vice director for research and international affairs at the Johannes Kepler University, and as I said, it's quite an emotional moment for me. I mean, to be part of a European alliance, as I started to say, was one of my dreams. And when at some point we had really the honor to be part of EC2U, was kind of a dream which realized for me. And you know, in life, these are really, really nice things. You have to be careful, because when I start like that, then I continue, yeah? Then I go ahead with the history of my life, yeah, when I was around, and then so on and so on. I can speak for hours. I will not come to that, and I just would like that we take this opportunity to break walls. Yeah, I mean, at the moment, our planet is going crazy. Yeah, but we are universities, and this is another of my dreams. Yeah, to bring our universities to the original idea of universitas. Yeah, so places of freedom, places where we can really make research and education and have a contact with the society, and bring something to the future, yeah, something to our young people and to ourselves. I stop here. Yeah, I would like only that we take these few days that we have to know each other better, to break this, or to think about how we can break the walls that other people are building. And I would like that you feel comfortable in these 3 days. That would be really, really nice. And now I leave the word to our rector, Stefan Koch, and he will be less emotional. Don't worry.
Thank you, Alberta. I will try. Let's use this. Thank you, Alberta. I will try. Ladies and gentlemen, dear Deputy Mayor, Mr. Brammer, Ms. Kirchmeier, Member of Parliament, Ms. Messner, Ms. Serif-Rochor, Mr. Bergsmann, Mr. Tilly, EC2U General Coordinator, dear rectors, vice rectors from our EC2U partners, dear representatives from the EC2U associated partners, dear students, dear researchers, and dear employees of all EC2U partners and from JKU, dear colleagues. You already seen this long list of people who are here, the press of EC2U and European universities, and that's something that makes me really happy. It is a great pleasure for me to welcome you today to the EC2U Forum on the campus of the Johannes Kepler University here in Linz. It's a great honor for us to host this event precisely 1 year after joining the EC2U Alliance. We do, unfortunately, live in troubled times, an age where crises abound. We need only think of the corona pandemic, the wars raging in Ukraine and the Middle East, climate change and inflation. Digitalization is also triggering lasting and far-reaching changes in all areas of life and in all economic sectors. In an age so fraught with change and uncertainty, strengthening and promoting joint European values takes on a new importance. And to this end, we need people who are prepared to think out of the box, develop innovative ideas and solutions on the base of these joint values. There is a need to think, teach, conduct research and work in an interdisciplinary manner, embracing different cultures and different countries. This is the only way that we can master the prevailing crisis with conviction. Universities are, in this respect, particularly challenged, and the EC2U Alliance offers a unique opportunity to support sharing knowledge and providing networking opportunities. And that is exactly, precisely the point. The answer to challenges in a globalized world can only lie in cooperation and in partnership. In today's world, we are witnessing the building of new walls in people's minds, as well as real physical barriers, unfortunately. This is something we have to counter with a joint vision, a vision which gave birth to a united Europe after the Second World War. We do not all have to be the same, but we have to work with our diversity to find joint solutions to common problems. Having lived and worked abroad myself for many years, just outside the EU, in Istanbul, I know how different cultures and approaches can mutually enrich each other, particularly, but not limited to the academic field. There are undoubtedly also conflicts, but this just underscores the importance of exchanging ideas as equals within our walls and our campuses. This is the only way to learn to understand different mindsets and to benefit from different forms of perception. This forum offers a magnificent opportunity to do exactly this. Today, JKU boasts around 25,000 students, almost 20% of whom are international students from around 100 different countries, just here on our campus. During the last decades, this proportion of international students has approximately doubled in number, thanks in part to English language programs offered by JKU business schools and bachelor and master degree programs in artificial intelligence. This diversity on campus is palpable. You can hear, see, and feel it wherever you are on this campus. And I believe this is extremely enriching for us, for our researchers, for our community, the university, and all members and partners of the university. We therefore highly encourage our students and our researchers to acquire international experience by actively taking part in exchange programs and deepening their knowledge in a global context. In this regard, joining the EC2U, European Campus of City Universities, was one further important and decisive step in this direction. As part of this alliance, our goal is to champion diversity, democracy and innovation together with all of you. It is a question of surmounting borders and constructing bridges between people, cultures, and country. A great deal happened within the European University and also for us in 1 year. Last year, we successfully drummed the EC2U spirit in a number of students, researchers, and employees at the JKU and generated enthusiasm in support of very different alliance activities. JKU students took part in summer school programs in Pavia and Coimbra. The EC2U team and JKU representatives successfully completed the integration tour by visiting all of the other partner universities throughout Europe. JKU scientists took part in the EC2U think tank, focusing on social innovation for the promotion of peace, to name only just a few highlights of our participation integration. In the future, broad participation by everyone at our university will surely continue to guarantee dynamic developments and accomplishing our common goals. Over the next couple of days, you will be able to see for yourself just how diverse and enriching this type of international exchange can be. True to the motto, empowering minds for a peaceful society, as part of the forum, we would like to create ideas together to support a peaceful, strong and innovative Europe and support the future of higher education. The program also includes a mobility fair to learn more about degree programs and other collaborative opportunities at the Universities of the Alliance, for example, as part of the virtual institutes that have been created. The science contest promises to be a very entertaining verbal exchange between scientists, and as part of the voices of students, our students will be given a platform for their input and ideas to support education in the future. And they have highlighted 5 very important topics for their work, and I've seen them yesterday. I would like to take this opportunity to thank our Vice Rector, Alberta Bonanni, as well as EC2U representative Manfred Häublein and the entire team, as well as all the employees who have been so enthusiastic and committed to organizing this forum. I would also like to thank our partner universities and our associate partners, the City of Linz, the State of Upper Austria, the Austrian Students' Union, the Capital University Hospital, the Upper Austrian Chamber of Commerce, the Erasmus Student Network, and the Linz Center of Mechatronics for their support. You can already see in this list how involved associate partners, which means partners beyond the university itself, are in this endeavor. And of course, my main gratitude goes to each and every one of you for coming here today and breathing life into this forum. Finally, I would like to invite you to enjoy the beauty of our JKU campus during the fall. We even arranged for perfect weather, at least for yesterday and today, and we'll do our best for tomorrow as well. Maybe you will find some time to walk around the pond, climb up our Somnium platform to enjoy the breathtaking view of the city of Linz. I sincerely hope that this farsightedness will stay with you not only for a brief moment that you might look down from the Somnium, but during your academic and professional endeavors as a whole. May the EC2U Forum serve as an important source of inspiration. Welcome to JKU, and therefore I can now officially declare the EC2U Forum 2024 as opened. Thank you.
Many thanks for the music, as always. Yeah, we are the European campus of City University, so we are projected into the future, projected towards our neighbor countries and also the faraway countries, but we are also very nicely embedded, each of us, in our environment. And now I would like to call to the podium some people who are very, very important for us because they are our closest environment, and we appreciate very, very much their support, yeah, not only in the frame of the EC2U, but also for what they did in the past, what they are doing at the present, and of course what they will do in the future to support the JKU. So first of all, I would like to call to the podium Dietmar Prammer. He's the Vice Mayor of Linz, and he will, welcome you.
Ladies and gentlemen, dear guests of honor, thank you for the invitation to this year's EC2U Forum here at the Johannes Kepler University. On behalf of the city of Linz, I warmly welcome you all to our city. I wish you a productive forum focused on empowering minds to support a peaceful society. The city of Linz is proud to be an associated partner of the European University Alliance, EC2U, which JKU joined in November last year. This membership is a great strategic relevance for both JKU and Linz, offering the university, our city, and the region a unique opportunity to collaborate with partner universities to achieve significant outcomes. The Alliance fosters collaboration in research and education, creating a vibrant forum where cultures come together and boundaries, both linguistic and political, are overcome. This space encourages innovative thinking and inspires future generations to embrace core European values like freedom and democracy. In its first year as a member, the Johannes Kepler University has taken the lead in lifelong learning initiative, which includes developing a course catalog on labor market qualifications and lifelong learning. Additionally, JKU participates in joint master programs, mobility programs, and events, ensuring international perspectives are included in research and teaching. Linz, with its strong connection between education, science, and business, promotes innovation and knowledge exchange. With JKU at the center, our city actively supports international cooperation, making Linz an attractive place for students, researchers, and professionals from all around the world. In closing, I wish you all a successful and inspiring conference. May this gathering strengthen the exchange of knowledge, foster new collaborations, and lead to exciting joint projects. Thank you, and have a pleasant stay in our city of Linz.
Many thanks. Many thanks. And then I call to the podium Helena Kirchmeier, and she is responsible for the land Oberösterreich, and she is here instead of Mr. Stelzer, right?
Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very pleased and honored to welcome you to this highly important forum, the EC2U Forum, in behalf of our governor. A particular welcome to those of you who traveled through Europe to join us here. Upper Austria should become internationally visible as an attractive university location. And there is no more suitable platform than this alliance for networking and pursuing common goals. Thank you for organizing this conference. It's a pleasure for us. 8 universities build an international alliance, universities with a long tradition, local and global commitment, and a strong research and educational profile. We are very proud being part of this alliance. Therefore, Upper Austria supported our university to become part of this EC2U alliance, as it is a unique collaboration between local, regional, and national stakeholders, as well as a great opportunity to gain an insight of other city universities. It must be our common goal to create a European campus working on collaboration and digital transformation, exchange of scientists and master programs, research and innovation, and a peaceful society are the central key factors for the future viability of a location. I'm very confident that you will find the EC2U Forum most interesting and be able to discuss, to learn, and to inspire each other. Thank you for the invitation to this annual EC2U Forum. And I realize you are fully dedicated to the sessions that will follow, but I hope you will also take time now or in the future to enjoy our fascinating Austria. I wish all of you a very fruitful and productive EC2U forum. Thank you.
Many, many thanks. And now Angelika Seer-Froschauer, she is the Vice President of the Upper Austria Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah, thank you very much, dear Mr. Rector, dear Madam Vice Rector, dear distinguished guests. It's a great honor for us as an associated partner to be here, to live and feel your inspiration. And I'm looking really forward to the resume of all these discussions. Before, I want to give you an insight to the economy situation, to the Economic Chamber of Upper Austria. The Upper Austrian Economic Chamber represents 106,000 companies, entrepreneurs and businesses. And the chamber is acting as an emotional and as a professional home for all these companies and entrepreneurs. Upper Austria is the leading industrial region of all Austria, and it's also the leading export region of all Austria. Round about 65% is the export ratio, which is going to Germany, which is going to Italy, which is going to France, and of course, which is going to the United States. Our industries are led by machinery, metal goods, automotive, chemicals. They are all very diverse and resilient. And of course, the last 3 to 4 decades, we give a wide focus on the creative industries as well as a strong focus on the digitization services. Beyond our industry, Upper Austria is well known for a high qualified tourism and the culture sector as well. And our vision is to anchor this position which we are holding over the last decades under the top 10 regions of Europe. To realize this ambition, we trust on an innovation chain, and this innovation chain is education, research, and economy. University economy and education plays an instrumental role in shaping not just skilled professionals, but engaged, responsible citizens. As we work towards building top-tier industrial and economic capabilities, we must be also very, very mindful to the intellectual and ethical frameworks that allow a peaceful society. Our universities and research institutions, like Johannes Kepler University, which is also my alma mater, empower the minds that will lead us forward, not only in technical advancements, but also in creating solutions that address global challenges. Upper Austria is proud of its Johannes Kepler University, and as an economic chamber of Upper Austria, we have a strong bond with the JKU. Consequently, we are an associated partner of the EC2U project. Together, we can look back on a very strong and intense collaboration, and I want to give you some highlights in these milestones over the last decades. We have the Rudolf Trauner Foundation. This was established in 1988. And this is a fostering of cooperation between science and businesses and awarding prizes to small, medium enterprises which have a huge collaboration with the economic situation. The LID Open Innovation Center is really a good project and good example for stimulating innovation through academic businesses, collaboration with workspaces, networks, and access to resources. Yeah, and we are proud that the last years we can always bring in new endowed chairs for businesses, for professors, and right now, next year, will be set a chair for business education with 2025. We are really proud of that. And of course, another example is the Professorship for Entrepreneurship, Research Institute for Banking, Institute of Structural Lightweight Design on the research institution Energie Institute. Yeah, but last but not least, we are very proud to be an associated partner and to bring your results of all discussions out in the business world as well for discussing, for building up a very good common future. So yes, I wish you all a successful conference and an enriching stay here in Linz. Thank you so much.
Many, many thanks. And now Simone Messner. She is the representative of our Ministry of Education, Science and Research.
Dear Rector, Professor Koch, dear Vice Rector, Professor Bonanni, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor for me to welcome you on behalf of the Austrian Federal Ministry of Education, Science and Research to this EC2U conference addressing the topic Empowering Minds to Support a Peaceful Society. In a world facing multiple crises, we are witnessing profound shifts towards an ecological and digital transition. Still, it is crucial that we also focus on the human factor as laid down in the Treaty of the European Union, Article 2. The Union's aim is to promote peace, its values, and the well-being of its peoples. The transition to an ecological economy is not only about green technology or renewable energy. It is about people changing habits and mindsets. The human factor here is our ability to adopt, to innovate, and to work together towards a common goal. At the same time, technology is advancing at an unprecedented pace. Artificial intelligence reshapes how we work. Yet behind every algorithm and data point, there are people who create these tools, people who use these technologies, and in consequence, people whose lives are being transformed. Focusing on the human factor within the triple transition, we, all the actors of the RTI system, are positive agents of change. We need to make sure to include all people. The triple transition hinges on both trust in democratic processes as well as in scientific research. Trust in democracy ensures that policies promoting transformation are developed and implemented fairly, while trust in science gives us the confidence that the solutions we adopt are based on evidence-based research. A huge challenge for our societies is the lack of trust in science and democracy. With our ministry strategy, DNA Austria, we aim to strengthen trust in science and democracy with a wide range of measures, such as a database with programs and initiatives addressing everyone from kindergarten to schools, higher and adult education, as well as the general public, bringing together researchers at schools with our initiatives of science ambassadors or adapting curricula for school teachers. And we also encourage our higher education and research institutions to strengthen their own outreach activities. European universities are pioneers of a new level of cooperation to gradually increase the quality, international competitiveness, and attractiveness of the European higher education landscape, and by promoting scientific excellence, contribute significantly to both the European educational area as well as the European research area. The impact of European universities extends far beyond the walls of academia. It reaches far into our societies and economies, fostering a sense of belonging for a shared European identity and global citizenship. That is more necessary now than ever before. I'm confident that the European Universities Alliances and higher education networks will continue their transformative journey. They are poised to become centers of science and research with global impact, which contribute to peace and prosperity. I'm pleased that Austrian higher education institutions are part of 17 out of 64 alliances in Europe. Austria has set up a national support group, and our ministry annually organizes a European Universities Information and Networking event where alliances can present their achievements to all Austrian higher education institutions and share their experiences. And we also aim to support the participation in European Universities Alliances within the framework of the performance agreements with our universities. So let me come to an end by providing you a short glimpse into the Austrian RTI governance. Austria's Research, Technology and Innovation Strategy 2030 is based on a clear commitment to become an international innovation leader and to strengthen Austria as an RTI location, to focus on effectiveness and excellence as well as on knowledge, talent and skills. Triennial so-called RTI pacts define the priorities and the budgets for the RTI and provide the framework for 3 years performance agreements and financing agreements negotiated by the respective ministry with 11 key non-university research performing and research funding institutions, whereas the funding for the 3-year performance agreements with the public universities is a separate budget based on the University Act. And there was a considerable increase in R&D funding over the last years. One of the flagship programs funded by the RTI Pact is Excellent Austria, managed by the FWF, the Austrian Scientific Fund. 9 clusters of excellence are, so to speak, the lighthouse projects and areas of strength of basic research in Austria, which highly correspond to central key technologies such as quantum physics, artificial intelligence, materials research, biotechnology, and life sciences. They provide the scientific basis for the implementation and application of high-tech in Austrian industry and train highly qualified specialists, around 80 PhDs and postdocs per cluster. Johannes Kepler University coordinates the AI cluster and actively participates in 2 more clusters of excellence. Austria's estimated R&D quota of 3.34% for this year underlines the federal government's ambition to position Austria as a strong, internationally competitive research location. Austria is thus among the top 3 in the EU and has exceeded the European target of 3% for the 11th time in a row. Austria ranks 3rd in the EU in terms of ERC grants per inhabitant. 46% of all ERC grants were acquired during the last 5 years, which shows that excellence is continually increasing in our country. Austria is a strong actor in the European research area with a national action plan in fields like knowledge transfer, strengthened human resources, open science or research infrastructures, and we actively participate in co-creating for the next era policy agenda. Ladies and gentlemen, the recently published Draghi report clearly shows the innovation gap between the EU vis-à-vis the US and China. The question arises as to what role Europe will play globally, especially in key technologies, science, research, and innovation. European universities alliances can play a vital role here for a strong and competitive European higher education and research area. Thank you very much, and I wish you a fruitful and inspiring conference.
Many, many thanks also for underlying this need of being ambassadors of trust in science. This is something that we really, really need, yeah, especially at the moment. And now, yeah, Philipp Bergsmann, he is the head of the Students' Associations of the JKU. Please.
So thank you very much, dear guests, dear participants of the EC2U forum. It's a great honor to welcome you here to the opening of the EC2U forum at JKU. Today we come together as part of a broader network that's spread across Europe, a network dedicated to the exchange of knowledge and innovation. Our theme this year, empowering minds to support a peaceful society. It's a powerful reminder that education, collaboration are essential in tackling the great challenges of our time. Whether it be the climate crisis or the complexity of artificial intelligence. This forum offers us a unique opportunity to share insights develop new ideas, and create sustainable strategies for the future. Let us use these days to build bridges between disciplines, across borders, and among diverse perspectives. I'm confident that the ideas and projects that emerge here will contribute significantly to our shared pursuit of a better world. Thank you, everyone, for organizing this forum, and I wish you all a productive and nice time here in Linz. Thank you.
Thank you, Philip. And before I give the stage to our coordinator, who will explain everything in detail and so on, let me thank all our associated partners, for their support, and also the ministry for the continuous support. Our rector for being on our side. I mean, we wanted to do that, and we do that, and thanks to him. And I would like to thank the team, the EC2U, JKU team. I mean, they do it really, really, really with enthusiasm, and this is nice. Without passion, without enthusiasm, we do nothing. And I would like to thank also the Kepler quartet, because music, how can we live without music? And all colleagues, here at JKU, all the students at JKU. With colleagues, I mean not only the scientific colleagues, also those who work in the administration, because also they do a fantastic job. And many thanks to you for being here. And now I give the stage to Ludwig.
Well, thank you very much, Alberta, for introducing me. And actually, I will not explain what is EC2U, because basically we would be there probably until midnight now, because we have already 4 years of existence, and many activities have been already developed, and clearly I will not go into details. The best way for you to know all these details will actually to just follow the forum. There you will find all the details. But now to really start my intervention, first, of course, dear rectors, dear vice rectors, dear representatives of the EC2 associated partners, very important in this endeavor, common endeavor. And of course, dear members of the EC2U community, the students, the administrative staff, as you underlined, all the academic staff, dear colleagues and dear friends. To be totally transparent with you, I had not prepared my speech, because I don't like to do that. I like to feel actually what's the atmosphere, and actually I think it was a good idea, or you will tell me later, but I believe it was a good idea, because we started with something which could not be better. To start with the Europe anthem, Ode à la joie, is just the perfect start. Because as myself a professor, I would just like to share with you that, of course, we are here for working together to find solutions for the challenges. And sorry to say, a lot of the speeches so far have also underlined all the threats of our society. And yes, of course, this is clearly not a perfect and ideal world. But could we just take a few seconds to just remember that knowledge dissemination and knowledge creation is also a pure joy. We should also remember that, because we are also here for that. Finding solutions to the challenges, yes, that's true. But we are also a community, and we can share joy together. And could I say, maybe here again, not all the colleagues involved will say the same, but I truly believe that working for developing EC2U is also very joyful. Again, probably there are some days where I would not repeat this, but clearly in the end, it's a true joy. So as it has been already said, we have now started this new consolidation phase, as we call it, meaning that before that we had 3 years of pilot. And already after 1 year, time flies. We have successfully and fully already integrated JKU, and this is such a pleasure to feel the tangible integration of JKU by being here and just looking at this with our own eyes. Really, this is, we were dreaming of this more than a year ago, and now it's the reality. So this is really, again, another source of joy. So welcoming JKU. And very soon, I will not say much further, but very soon we will have one more university on board. And that will be another source of joy. That was the expansion of the alliance. And in this new phase, we also decided to take another challenge, we like challenges, to expand the topics. So in addition to the initial UN Sustainable Development Goals, good health and well-being, quality education, sustainable cities and communities, which of course are continued and we see how relevant they are, especially when we hear the associated partners, we've decided to expand by adding one more SDG, Sustainable Development Goal, the number 16, peace, justice, and strong institutions, which motivated this beautiful topic, empowering minds for a peaceful society. But we have also indeed expanded to lifelong learning, to career development, and to innovation, which means now the EC2U Alliance is covering all the aspects of what we call the knowledge square: education, research, innovation, service to society. Which means that with time we can clearly see that the alliance is becoming more and more relevant, and that's another source of joy. So maybe we should just at this point remember what means EC2U. It means, as you know, European Campus of City Universities. But since we entered this new phase, we like also to use the same acronym for 4 other words, which I believe are probably even more important. E for empower, C for connect, another C for collaborate, and the U is vital, it's unite. So this is why we're here. You will see, because Alberta, if I understood well, you will say a few highlights of the forum program in a few seconds now. It fully reflects this diversity of cooperation schemes. So please take a look at those different sessions. Even those who have a strange name that you are not sure, is it really interesting for me? Yeah, have some curiosity, because knowledge is also about curiosity. Take the time to follow them, if you can. And you will see they again cover all this knowledge square, as I described. But maybe above all, I hope the forum will not be just only interesting and fruitful, but above all, joyful. Thank you.
Many, many thanks. You know, we are very proud of our music, of our orchestra, of our brass orchestra, of our quartet, sometimes trio, and so on. Yeah. So Ludwig said that that I'm supposed to give you some highlights. Yeah. So first of all, today there will be the municipality session at 5 p.m. Then in the evening at 7:30 p.m. there will be the reception of the city of Linz in the Alte Rathaus in the city. And please don't forget your badge, because they have to know that you are here. Speaking about tomorrow, we start not so early. At 9 o'clock in the morning, there will be the higher education roundtable. At 11 o'clock, the think tanks session. At 2 p.m., citizen science. At 4 p.m., the sign context in our, we are also proud of that, in our circus of knowledge. Outside there is really a nice place. And then at 7 p.m., the gala dinner in our Bruckner house is one of the music halls. We have two, one old, one new. We go in the old one this time. And also here, please don't forget your badges. So today and tomorrow in the evening, the badge. And on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, on Thursday at 9, we will speak about our virtual institutes. At 2 p.m., we will have the voice of students. At 3:30 p.m., we will close our forum. Ludwig has already said, me too. But then we will have some refreshments also, just to, and there will be another photo after this session. So now there will be a photo somewhere. We will take a picture of all of us.
I can say a few words about that. We're going to take the picture after this session right here at the University Library Plaza, so just in the white building next to us. And after the picture is taken, please don't go, because we have a drone shot. So after the drone shot, then we'll be done. Thank you so much.
Okay, so many thanks, Adriana. So this means, it's over, it looks like, yeah? So let's go and take a picture.
Drone shot.